So guys, today I want to talk about a new game called Fisch on Roblox. How this game works is incredibly simple. You sit down and you fish. That's the first little bit of it. There's some more stuff you can do. You can drive around your boat, you can discover islands, you can buy fishing rods and stuff. You can hang out with friends. It's a pretty chill little game. It kind of seems like you're gambling almost, but you're not really. Today, I'm just going to be taking a little bit of a dive into this game and why I like it. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is that gambling aspect. In this game, you sit down and you go fishing. While you're fishing, you can get bait and fishing rods, which attract different fish and other animals. You can get like a kraken and a crocodile and stuff. But basically, why it seems like gambling is because you could get a really rare, cool fish for, well, it's rare, and you buy stuff to increase the chances of it. But it's not really gambling. Because if you think about it, you can go down and fishing whenever you want. It's also mostly a skill check because you're always going to find those rare fish eventually. And it's just a bit of a skill check to see if you can catch them and stuff. Another thing I want to talk about this is the boat mechanics. They're fluid and they're cool. I just kind of wanted to talk about how it's kind of weird how you can fish while you're on a boat, but it's also pretty cool. And by on a boat, I mean driving a boat. Another cool thing about this game is just how you can get really cool perks. There's a fish radar, which tells you that there's a higher chance to get a fish over there. There's a bestiary, which can give you advice on how to catch the fish and real-world facts about it. There's also like an equipment storage area. There's a ton of different boats. It's really fun. Also, there's a lot of epic updates you can go through, but like, I'm not good enough to have seen any of those. Along with all those things I previously talked about, there's a little mechanic called shaking your line. It's a small little thing which makes it so that there's a chance that the fish are enticed to your rod. It's another cool thing. Another aspect about this game I really like is multiplayer. I mean, almost all Roblox games have multiplayer. But the cool thing about this is that you can just go fishing out with your friends, with your homies. You know, just kind of chill. Hang out there. Listen to the relaxing music in the background. Hope I don't get copyrighted by that, like seriously. But yeah, it's just a chill little game that I want to talk about a bit more. The mini games are actually really fun. There's one for casting your rod, and catching the fish. They're all very fluid and simple, but they're also pretty cool because, as you can see on the screen right now, that blue bar with the fish icon is the fish trying to escape, and the white bar is I have to put that bar on the blue bar to raise up the fish's percentage, and the fish is trying to escape. I think it's really cool. I also like it how casting has a little bit of a power system and such. Yeah. Also, there's these weird shrines and special events other players can trigger. There's maps to buried treasure, there's whirlpools, there's night and day, and then there's stuff like mutation surges, or like little random events that can pop up, which are also pretty epic in my opinion. Another cool thing you can find is an abundance of rare fish or just common fish. You can fish on the beach, you can fish in your boat. There's tons of different stuff you can do. Also, something I like is how you may have noticed that there's an exclamation mark above my head when a fish shows up. That exclamation mark can change colors depending on the rarity of the fish. If it's red, it's a normal fish. If it's green, it's an ancient relic, which you can use to trigger events. If it's yellow or purple, however, that means you have a legendary or mythic fish on your line, and be prepared for a really difficult struggle because those things My god, they're feisty and they suck to have to catch. A final cool aspect is bragging rights about this game. You can get titles above your head, you can get fishing streaks. Also, occasionally, you just catch a rare fish, and then you get to brag about it. You can also get perfect casts and catches, which pop up above your head. And there's a feature where a flag will show up where you caught a rare fish. Go play it, it's very fun, I recommend.